Aloha, Professor Teo, and welcome with my last findings. The first finding talk about the workshop of the static pressure test, and the second, I'm going to talk about the manuals workshop. I will about the maintenance manuals and all the things related to. So in the first workshop, the the activity was to make the the test of the static area in the Pitode static system. So for that, we have to uh, use the instruments of the altimeter and the vertical speed. With those instruments, we have to know and see the difference between the tester, in this case is the Barfield tester, and the module of the aircraft. And that is a reference of how it works an aircraft. And for the first, we have to do before the test, we have to perform a test of the Barfield tester to see if how it works. And we have to stop for a minute, and then we have to see again the instrument um, and look if all the things in the tester are good. So in the first pre-test, we have to I put 2,500 feet in the Barfield tester, and then after a minute the same measure I look in the tester. But when I go to the module, I have a 50 feet of difference between the module and the and the tester, and like 10 feet of error about the minute of error between the module and 1 minute after in the module 2. So I referred in this error between the module and the minute left that it was a parallel error. More about how I view the instrument, the altitude instrument in the module, and not more about a real error there. But in that 50 feet of difference, I saw that we need to make an inspect or make a maintenance of the model, because there are 50 feet of error that is too much for the system. But there is not pressure, or uh, there is no fail on the ceiling of the system, of the static system. So for those other errors that could generate this, they only have to inspect all the system and see why we have 50 feet of error. Now I'm going to talk about the maintenance manual. And for the activities we do, we use the instrument part catalog and the MMA, that is the maintenance aircraft maintenance manual. So we have to know that the three parts that compose the page of the manual, that, that we look at the chapter, the section, the subject, because there are different parts in the manual, and there is an order, thanks for the ATA 100 and the iSpec 2200. That is the last method to use for the maintenance manuals on aviation. All the maintenance manuals in high volume and high performance aircraft and helicopters, we saw that all the manuals between those, we use there are in the ATA 100. The reason, beca- the reason of that is because we need a standard to maximize the efficiency of the work between TMA. So the more we practice with them, the more we are going to do the job more more speed, more efficient, and it's very easy to use it and very fast to know we have what we have to do what we have to do with the in the chapter, and what we have to do if there is an operation to do in a specific component. And then that is all. Thanks a lot for seeing all, and see you in the next finding.